Hey, if you read the title, this is about having the DoorDash Blues and how to avoid going in dumps or being in slumps or being frustrated or even depressed. I got the remedy. If you find yourself catching the DoorDash Blues, I got the remedy. And it's going to be three simple steps. Before I start discussing the three steps to avoid falling into the DoorDash Blues, let's talk about what is the DoorDash Blues. Is could be a number of things, and it's going to be different for different people. But how I see it is the DoorDash Blues is when we get caught up in the repetitiveness of waking up, hustling, doing gig work, and sometimes we don't reach the goals that we have in our mind. We don't make the money that we plan to make for that day, for the week, for the month. We see a bad or trash order, a $2 order going 5 miles, and we get frustrated. Decline. I ain't got no problem with that. You decline that. If it's not worth it for you, decline it. The next one come in, we already heated from that one, and it's still kind of low, but it's pretty much a fair order. We decline. I know I've done that plenty of times. Uh, I be still heated from the first one, the bad trash order that they sent. I decline that, and they send the next one, decline before I even think about it. And then we starting off in a bad way, and now we in our heads, we upset, we mad, and we thinking, man, forget that. They send me another one, I'm gonna decline it, this and that, and we angry. Sometimes our anger can be taken out on the customers, on the merchant, you know, sometimes even on our family members. That's kind of what the DoorDash Blues is. And imagine doing this day after day after day after day. And even, it don't matter if you platinum, silver, or gold, you will see some bad orders if you do this gig work long enough. So knowing what the DoorDash Blues is, we need to avoid from getting into it. Because what we do, we give power over, we giving our power of ourselves, man. So let's take our power back with these three simple steps. The first one is you gotta have a game plan each day. You gotta have a game plan. And this is not cookie cutter. It's gonna be a little bit different for each person because it's gonna be your unique plan. So when you get up and you go out to do your dashing and you cut it on and you hit it, boom, dash now or schedule however you do it. When you do that, you hit that button and it's time for game time, you got to have a game plan. So when you do that, make sure you know what you plan to do for your day. Okay, I know dash now, this is my range. I want to make this amount of money per mile. But let's be realistic, you know, set realistic goals in your game plan about what you're going to accept and what you're going to decline. And whatever you accept or whatever you decline, don't be mad. Don't get emotional with it. Um, instead of uh, being emotional and being tied up and being just be informed. Inform yourself. This is my range. If it's going this many miles, or this is my mile limit. I'm only going up to 7 miles a day. Anything over seven, I'm not taking. I'm not accepting it unless it's a super banger. So have that game plan. And even in your game plan, it's stuff simple like, do you need snacks? Or you're gonna have beverages, some water. What's the time frame that you're gonna eat lunch? All that should be in your game plan. What area are you gonna be in? When they send you here, are you going to go back to your main place, or you just going to stay here, make some money here, and go back and continue to ride off of the DoorDash train? All that should be in your game plan. You got to have a game plan in this, so you can kind of enjoy it. It's not necessarily for you to enjoy it, but at the same time, you don't want to become frustrated, which may eventually lead to you becoming depressed. And we don't need that, man, because we only got one life to live. That leads to health problems. Okay, so we want to take our power back and do everything we can to control our day, because that's all we got is the day. We can't make up the orders that's being sent out to us, but we do want to control our day by having a game plan. That's step one. Have a game plan, man. Stick to it, man, and be flexible. I ain't gonna sit here. I know in my mind what orders I would like to take and which ones I don't want to take. But you're gonna have to decide that for yourself. No, the Miles already had that planned out before you start your dash. Now that brings us to step two. Step two, man, slow down, breathe, pace yourself. Pace yourself. You gotta pace yourself in this. Each day is going to be different. I noticed what I maybe it's a mistake, but one of the things that I used to do is like by 12 or by lunchtime, I expect to have a certain amount to feel good about my day. But then I realized it's time that I had a certain amount, or that I didn't have that certain amount and I still passed the total. So sometimes you're going to reach your goal, man. Sometimes you're not. But make realistic goals and try to knock it out each day. But pace yourself. Take your time. You ain't got to rush it, man. You ain't got to rush it, because when we rush, that's how we make mistakes. Get your phone, something come through. Accept. You can accept the order or you can reject the order. But the choice is yours. Don't listen to pressure from me. Don't listen to pressure from anybody else other than yourself. You decide what you accept or you decline, what you want to do, what you choose not to do. The choice is yours. Make the choice and you stand on that choice. That will bring us to step three. And our step three is execute. Get out there and make it happen. Get out there and do it with pride, with purpose, with meaning. Just do it. Get out there and do it with pride. This ain't something that you should be or feel ashamed about. Get out there and make it happen. Take control of your life and stop feeling, oh, if I get this good order, I feel good. Yeah, banger. Good, banger. Good, banger. No, we feel good because, first of all, we're alive, man. We got the opportunity to do what we're doing. So, first of all, we're going to take uh, power back, take control back, and we're going to be all right with whatever it is. Because guess what? Whatever it is, we're going to make it. We're going to be all right. We're not going to give up. We're going to continue to do what we're supposed to do legally within the realms of the law. So just continue to execute. You get them orders. When you find, part of the execution is, because this is a part of the execution, when you find yourself drifting into any negative thoughts or negative attitudes, um, which will eventually lead to the blues, the DoorDash Blues. Get back up. Nah, I ain't gonna let these thoughts get the best of me. I'm taking my power back and enjoy your day. First of all, this is a good day. I'm glad to be amongst the living and get out there and make it happen, man. Because guess what? There's enough orders being sent out. You're going to get the orders, man. Just continue to be persistent. Continue to be faithful. Continue to do the best that you can do. And then see the benefits, man. Continue to do it until you're able to do something else. Because the goal is, or should be, I shouldn't say should, but maybe the goal is for most to do this until you can do something else, man. And I just to do a recap, man, to avoid getting the DoorDash Blues, man, I came up with 3 simple steps. This is basic to where a child can understand it. You start out with a game plan, right? And follow through with that game plan. Then, step 2, you pace yourself. Be patient, man. When you patient yourself and you're being patient, that's going to help to try to avoid you from getting frustrated or, even becoming depressed, as we spoke of earlier. And then execute. Execute. Do what you got to do. And do it proudly. Just do it proudly. In the comments section, man, let me know, man, did this add value to you? Share your thoughts, man. Share your experiences. And in each market, I know it's going to be different. In each market, depending on which market you're in, it's going to be different. But, comment, share your thoughts in the comment section, because guess what? Some things that you may say may help somebody else. It may even help me. But share your thoughts in the comment section, man. If you have not done it, like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I want to thank y'all for watching the video. Like I said, man, please avoid getting the DoorDash Blues. Please avoid getting the DoorDash Blues and becoming frustrated and angry and bitter. We don't need that, man. Take back control of your life. Thank you, man. Until my next video, y'all take care of yourself and be safe. Peace.